Boy, I can hear a big wind coming. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's a windy day today. Not a good day for filming. Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. Hi and welcome back to the channel today. Well, today this video is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. I'm not going to focus so much on making the video today as I'm going to be focused on finding the crynoc queen and moving her into a nuke box. After I get her caged and into the nuke box, we're going to shake probably about 3 pounds of bees into that nuke box and hope that they stay. And then we're going to set them on the back bench back here and keep them here on this property for a couple of days. Hopefully Sunday we will get that nuke box moved over to replace the hive that died out over at the farm. I really want to get some crynoc bees over there because these are a fantastic line of bees. I think we found out that these are bee weaver bees or a bee weaver hybrid from crynoc himself. That's what he said he had, and these bees are a little bit aggressive sometimes, but boy, I tell you what, they do work and they do bring in the goods. But that's not really what this video is about. It's not about making the video. It's not really about going through this. I just want to take this opportunity while I go through this hive today to share some things that I experienced over the past week while working the bees over at the farm. But before we begin, let me get my gear on, my smoker lit, and then we'll get started, and we'll talk about it. All right, I've got my smoker here. We've got the nucleus right here. It's already got a few frames in it. There we go. So the goal is to get the crynoc queen caught, put in a cage, and then put in this nucleus. Then we're going to shake some. Then we're going to shake some bees in it. And I hope I don't pull that nuke off onto myself. Get snagged on the clothes really easily. All right, so let's get them smoked. Hello, ladies. All right, now you are going to notice these girls are a little bit more aggressive than most of the bees that I have. That's okay. It's a very, very good line of bees. Let's have a look at these girls. Okay, again, the goal today is just to find the queen in this hive, get her in a clip, and then get her into that box. Now, a lot of the foragers are going to be out right now because it is about 65 degrees outside. Great day. There's a lot of honey and a lot of brood and a lot of banana smell. They've just put the banana on me. Not good. Okay, so let's look for the queen. Where are you at, Miss Crynoc? I see some drones in there. All right. Anyways, let's while I'm looking here, we're not going to focus on the bees too much today. I just want to share a story with you. While I'm looking, I want to share with you what happened to me. There is one hive beetle. I'm not going to get the beetle sucker for it. I'm just going to give it the old-fashioned smasheroo. Well, maybe it's running. Okay, now it's dead. Okay. So now let's talk about what I experienced at the farm. So now I'm going to make an assumption that what I experience is similar to what other YouTube beekeepers experience. When I am out working my bees, generally I have a camera going. In this case I have two. In most cases I have two cameras running. And I'm always trying to set up the shot I'm always worried about dogs barking, wind blowing, planes going over top. And sometimes I get lost in the process of making a video and I forget to enjoy what it is that I'm doing. Let's have a look here. We want to find the queen really quick. Where is she? Where are you? Where are you? I'm going to take you to a new home today. Right, I don't see her on that side. And do we see her here? Anyways, so I get kind of lost in the process of making the video and I forget to enjoy what it is that I'm doing. And I tell you what, this last week I went over to the farm after work, pretty much every day after work, to try to work the bees to get them ready for the splits on Sunday. And I didn't take the camera. One day I took my son and taught him how to work the bees a little bit. He helped me go through the hives. We were looking for the queen. We had a lot of quality time that we got to spend together, which was great, because that's something else that you just don't get a lot of when you're making YouTube videos and always trying to find the queen and come up with the next step and make the next video, edit the next video. It's very easy to get lost in that process. Now again, I'm not going to speak for all YouTube beekeepers, but I'm pretty certain that they run into the same challenges that I do. I'm expecting, because this takes a lot of time making these videos. And it does require a certain amount of attention. You've got to multitask. I'm going through a beehive with stinging insects, which I've gotten better at, because last year I didn't get stung that much at all. I didn't even have to break out the stingometer that much, I don't think, other than hive number 5. But I'm getting stung a lot less, but that's because I'm getting better at the multitasking, and I fear that I'm spending a lot more time working on the video cameras than I am enjoying the process of what I'm doing. So am I trying to say that I don't enjoy beekeeping? No, I'm trying to say that I love beekeeping, and I recently rediscovered that this last week, and I guess that's what I'm trying to share with you. It was fun. I didn't feel rushed. I didn't feel pressure. I didn't have to worry about the dogs barking, the planes flying over top, or the wind blowing and knocking out the mic. I didn't have to think about where I was going to find the time to edit the video, upload the video, create the thumbnail, get that out there. All of those things no longer mattered, and all that mattered was me and the bees. And it was nice. It was very nice. All right, we need to find the queen here. We do have eggs on this frame and milk brood. Where are you? Where are you? On this side, another beautiful frame. I'll show you, even though that's not what this video is about. I'll show you. Because we are YouTube beekeepers, after all. I mean, I am anyways. This is a very short queen, if I remember correctly. She's got a very defined triangle body. If you're a beekeeper, you've seen queens like that before. Well, that's what I've got here, and that makes her very difficult to pick out from amongst the other bees, because she's almost the same size, just fatter, which makes her look a lot like a drone. And I've got drones in this hive and other hives. Also, I'm going to look to see if I can find a queen cell in this hive, because if there is a queen cell, then that's going to make my decision to pull a split off of it that much better. Let's see what we got. All right. Oh, there's a nice full frame of brood. Completely full. Let's look for the queen. Girl stinging my gloves. Don't sting my gloves. Why are you trying to sting my gloves? Why? Oh, you've already done it. There you go. Your guts are ripped out. That wasn't a good move. That was not a good move. I'm not your enemy. I'm here to help. Actually, I'm here to steal your queen, which is not really here to help. That is a beautiful frame of bees, though. But where's the queen? All right. That's an entire frame, top and bottom full. Oh man, that wasn't good. Probably just angered a few bees. Get the smoke out. I'll see if you can see in the video, I've already got bees swarming all around me. They're not happy with what it is I'm doing. All right. All right, I know. Worst thing ever, worst thing ever. All right, anyways, what were we talking about? The joy of beekeeping. I feel like Bob Ross, the joy of painting, the joy of beekeeping. I re-experienced it and loved it. So there you go. I don't know whether any of you other creators out there or beekeepers with YouTube channels would like to chime in. But do you experience the same thing that I do when you're making a video? You're kind of focused on making the video, and it's hard. There's our queen right there. There she is. Hi, Miss Crynock. There you are, right there. Going to first. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there she is. There she is. She's not painted. So the first thing I want to do is I want to paint her. I'm going to paint her over here. All right, Miss Crynock, here you go. Here you go. Come on out. There you are. You are not marked at all, so that means you are this year's Crynock Queen. I have to say, I like it a lot. All right, Miss Crynock. All right, there she is. She has been painted green. There we go. All right, so now the fun part. I'm going to be aggravating the bees. I'm going to be shaking a lot of bees into this nuke. So I've got to get her down in here. So she's sitting in there. Let's put some bees down here. And we're going to be doing some shaking. This is not going to be fun. And you're probably not going to see it. But you will see the angry bees. Oh, I want to nurse bees. All these girls right here. There we go. Okay, I've got Crynock bees all over my pants. That's not a good thing. There we go. Move them over here. I want a few more nurse bees. I guess the good thing about this is that all of her eggs are going to remain in this hive. There we go. There we go. Bees are not too happy with me right now, but they will generate a new queen, and we will have one heck of a hive at the new apiary. All right, let me put the lid on it. All right, well that was that. Now let's get these girls put away. They're going to have to make themselves a new queen. There you go. There you go. I know. You're never going to like it when Bug Farmer comes to town again, I know. There we go. All right, put this hive back together. That was not the cleanest way to do this. Okay, as far as they know, they just swarmed. So that, I'm going to say, was a successful split. Now, they are now queenless until they do something about it. Now, while we're here, and we're just going to go through one more hive, I'm going to see if I can grab a split out of the army hive there, or at least move the queen down into the bee barn, part of the equation right there. All right, hello, ladies. All right, there we go. All right, the first thing I want to do is take the top box off. If I have a frame of just food in here, I'm going to give it to those girls back in that box. They need some food and they need some pollen sub. Again, the goal here is to find the queen. We want to find her and then put her down in the bottom box. And for all I know, she's down in the bottom box. There might be a whole lot happening down there that I'm just unaware of, because I've got a lot of traffic coming in and out of the front of this hive. All right, what do we have, ladies? We have not a lot here, but we do have brood. I have a feeling we're going to find the queen in this box. Okay, no queen, but an awful lot of brood. And another example, I guess, of beekeeping and not paying attention. Well, not paying 100%. I have to keep saying that. I do pay attention when I keep bees. Even when I'm on camera, I pay attention, but sometimes it's easier to miss the queen when you're doing an inspection if you're focusing on filming as well and getting the frame in the shot and etc. Because just recently in one of my wife's videos, we were looking at it before she posted it, which we generally do, and that would be a good frame of food for me to take to the other hive. And we didn't see the queen during the inspection when she was out here inspecting, but we saw the queen in the edit right before she posted it. And unfortunately, during that inspection, because she was focusing on making a video and I was focusing on helping her make a video, unfortunately the queen was set down on the ground in the box and then I guess carried back to the shop where we think it died because we didn't see it in the edit. I'm going to give this frame of food to those Crynock girls. There we go. Now they've got some food. Okay, I do not see the queen on this upper frame, or this lower box. I'm going to expect that she is in that top box that I just moved down. So we're going to put the brood away. I am going to take this box off. Okay, we have some girls down there. Let's look for the queen here. We will open some of those frames in a second, but right now, well, see, didn't mean to squish you. Didn't mean to give you the old squisheroni. There she is, and she's not painted red. There she is. Hello, lady. There we go. We got you. We got you right there. All right, you are going down into the bee barn tonight. That's your plan. That is your mission. Gently, we're going to let our queen go down to the bottom. Actually, I should probably mark her before we do that. Let's get her on a nice frame. the marker out. She's going to be red because she is from last year. There she is. Now we're going to give her the old markeroni. There she is. Got a nice dot on her now. Now what we're going to do is release her down into the bottom of the hive. So let her just go right on down there. Oh, there you go. Stay down there. Stay down there. Okay, boy, she almost flew away. That was almost a bad thing to do. Okay, let's get our queen excluder on there in a hurry. There we go. She's not coming up now. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to consolidate the brood into this box and then put the food on top. It's right here. Before we move forward, I do want to get rid of that cattywampus comb. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, that was a much better frame. Now we've got 7 frames in here. I'm going to let this sit proud. And we're going to do a 7-frame box up on top instead of an 8-framer and see if we can't get these girls, because these are all drawn frames. We're going to put it to the test this week. We're going to see if 7 frames and an 8-frame box make them draw it fat. And we're going to see later on this summer if 9 frames and a 10-frame box makes them draw it out fat. Now I do have a spacer, but I'm not running to the garage to get it. We're just going to eyeball it and see what it is that we can do with just our eyeballs here. I think that's going to work. That looks good to me. There's no cattywampedness going on there. Let me put the quilt box back on top, and then I think we're done. There's that. All right, well, there you go, the end of another adventure. Now, this video really wasn't about bees. I just really felt the urge today to share something with you. I wanted to share with you what I experienced at the farm this week when I was beekeeping without the cameras. And I tell you what, I really kind of re-engaged with the bees and engaged with my son. I took him with me and taught him how to go through some hives, and he helped me look for queens and inspect the hives. We really had a great time, and I couldn't have done it with the cameras looking on. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop making videos. I'm still going to put a video out every week. I just wanted to tell you about the little foray into me time there. And my experience with the bees and how much I really enjoyed it when I wasn't having to worry about planes flying over, dogs barking, the wind blowing, all the things you have to worry about when you're making videos. I didn't have to worry about it. I got to focus on the bees, and that's important. So with all that said, we did manage to accomplish our goals here in this bee yard today. The only real goal I had was to do a split from the Krynock bee barn, and we did that. I've taken the queen and what I'm going to assume is about a package of bees, about 3 pounds of bees. I shook off a lot of the frames of nurse bees down into a nuke. So we've got a nuke ready to go with the Krynock queen in it over to the farm to replace the hive that was a dead out this year. And as far as bonus material goes, we did go through the army hive, found that queen, painted her, moved her down below the queen excluder. She is now in the bee barn, and everything above that is going to be used for honey supers. Her brood is right above her. As soon as it hatches out, they'll go down, and then they can backfill, and all will be right with the world. So there you go, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy, and I will see you next week. Take care.